think sometimes we go into things with those expectations. And I just want to say one thing, okay, sis? Because one, that man is not your husband until he proves that he is your husband.
Say what you want, lady. Act like you know who you are.
Loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Elijah Monet, and this is gonna be one of those moments, okay? We're gonna be talking about dating as a Christian woman. Oh my God, we are taking it there this week on this channel, and I'm so excited about this topic. You know, this year I kind of allowed myself to be a little bit open to dating, and I'm not closed off to it anymore. But I think it's important for us to talk about different things that we need as Christian women so that we can continue to go throughout this dating process in a way that helps us with self-discovery rather than going into it with expectation that this is the person for you, right? And as the Bible says, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing, and he finds favor with the Lord. That means, baby, you are the good thing. We are the good thing, okay? Say it with me. We are the good thing, right? And so I think it's really important for us to be able to be in tune with ourselves and our process of life and where we stand in our self-love and being in a state of showing up for yourself daily, right? Becoming the best version of yourself daily so that you can actually attract like a wholesome man, going through like the traumas that you have and allowing God to heal them and allowing yourself to kind of like really take a moment to breathe so that you can become a better version of you, right? Because you don't want to self-sabotage what God has for you, and you also don't want to not be prepared for what God has for you too, right? But as a Christian woman, I think sometimes we go into things with those expectations, and I just want to say one thing, okay, sis? Because one, that man is not your husband until he proves that he is your husband. And I think that's something that I had to personally learn, because I was realizing that when these people would come into my life, I would over romanticize them, or I would see someone who has a relationship with God and I would be like, oh my God, this is probably the best that I could do. And oh, that just makes me cringe when I say that now. But it was a real moment for me, at least, right? Like, I used to really think that a man that has like money and character and X, Y, and Z, like he's the prize, right? Well, in reality, like he is, but I am too. And so it's important for you guys to stand in that confidence. Like, girl, look, let me tell you something. Being who you are is enough. And if you come in contact with somebody who feels like you are too much for them, that just means that you are not the one for them, right? And even throughout this dating process, like, you might be rejecting other people, but other people might reject you too. And so I want you guys to not internalize rejection, and I want you to know that like what God has for you is for you, and nobody will be able to take that away from you. And also I want you to know that like what's not for you is not going to be able to align with you, right? It's not God's best for you, especially if a man comes into your life and doesn't feel like you are the person for him. It's like, why would God allow you to be with someone who doesn't think you're the best for them, even though you think that they're the best for you? I think it's important for us to take a step back in that process, and when we're in that mindset, to be like, at the end of the day, I kind of want what I want is best for me, and I want somebody who wants me, right? And to continue to grow throughout that, right? And so I just wanted to get on here to talk about that, because dating as a Christian woman can be hard, especially if you're a lover girl like me. Like, I'm so ready to give my love out to everyone, but I'm starting to realize, like, because you are special to God, sometimes he will shelter you and he will cover you so that you don't fall into the arms or the hands of somebody who won't be able to handle what's on your life as a Christian woman, right? Because we are anointed and appointed to this generation, to this world, and it's important for us to be able to be ready for what God has for us. But not only that, it's important for us to be able to handle what our husband has on his life, and for him to be able to handle what's on our life. And that takes time. It takes time to develop character. It takes time to develop security within yourself. It takes time for you to really genuinely not be just content in your singleness, but to be happy in your singleness. And look, that's exactly what I want to let you guys know, that I'm going through this process too. of not only being content with being single, but being happy with just being me, like pouring into me. And I want you guys to get to a place where you are pouring into you so much that you're not necessarily thinking about dating, but when the opportunity comes, like, you know how to handle it, right? I think that's the most amazing and the best place for you to be as you're growing as a Christian woman, and knowing that you have to like protect yourself at all times. Like, you have to protect your relationship with God, you have to protect your progress, you have to protect your healing. And if people are coming into your life that are bringing out the broken side of you and the broken pieces of you, then I want you to know that that is not of God. And you know, the person that is for you is going to bring out the best version of you. And for you to also be like open to dating outside of your race. Be open to dating somebody who is happier than you, who is kinder than you, who is gentle, like who is a different type of person, you know. Now, me personally, I want the good guy, okay? Send me the Russell to my Sierra, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine with the good guy. I'll be fine with the guy that's in the house and not in these streets, right? But anyways, like I said, it's important for us to be able to prepare ourselves in the dating process so that when God brings the right person to us, it's like he's adding on to us, not necessarily completing us. And so I am urging you guys to, you know, create your boundaries and to allow God to do it for you. But if you are going to date, make sure you are going into it with the intention of figuring out what it is that you like for you, not necessarily going into the dating process thinking that everyone who comes your way is your husband. And also, do not over romanticize these dudes, okay? I'm telling you, it is a disappointment waiting to happen. And go into things with no expectation. You are getting to know someone, like you are getting to like learn someone's way, and that's okay. That person might not be the person for you after you get to know them, or that person might be everything you're looking for and more. And I think that's the risk of love, but that's the beauty of the process. So make sure you guys, as Christian women, you got your mind in the right place as you are dating, and that you are protecting yourself as you're continuing to grow and to develop into the best version of yourself. And I hope that this content has helped someone. You know, this channel has been designed to help you guys, you know, bring wisdom and genuine love and support into your life, in the hopes that you will begin to show up in the world as the best version of yourself, as I'm growing into the best version of myself. So here are some tips on dating as a Christian woman, and I hope you guys love this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to join my family. I will talk to you guys later though. Bye.